Hiya! Welcome! Only about a week or so from my last PopCultcha delivery, I've got another one right here to open with you today. Couple more new release Funko Pops in here. These ones, I was expecting them to not be out yet. I looked on PopCultcha's website expecting just to see them listed for pre-order, and I don't pre-order Funko Pops or anything like that anyway. As I've talked about before, I found these and they were already in stock and they'd only recently been announced, so let's get these open. And I think with a fair amount of confidence I can say I'm probably the first person I know who'll have got these. Not that these are going to be massively popular among my circle of friends. I can think of one or maybe two people who may add these to their collection at some point. And to you I say, I got them first. Smug mode. These will be out of box pops for me, so I'm not too worried about box condition. Fairly sturdy box, as this size box often is from PopCultcha. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, what have we got in here? Oh, we've got a big PopCultcha sticker. I've never had one of those before. Shiny and reflective. I like that. Seems a good quality sticker. That's good freebie there. Thank you, PopCultcha. I'm not sure where I'll stick it, but I'll certainly keep that somewhere. Close my knife up. Safety first. We shouldn't need it again. Right then, which one shall I show you first? I'll show you this one first as it's on top. Great character, great person to come out. Yeah, it's a character, but it's also a real person. Because it's a wrestler. It's in the WWE line at number 121. And it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Already you can see just from the box art and from him inside the window itself, this is a really colourful and eye-catching figure. Ricky Steamboat, a legendary Hall of Fame career, former world champion in the NWA, what would become soon after WCW, also a multi-time US champion, an intercontinental champion in the World Wrestling Federation. A guy who had pretty much done it all and was one of the greatest in-ring workers of his generation, really. I think Ric Flair always said Ricky Steamboat was his favourite opponent, and Flair and Steamboat, they put on at least a handful of 5-star bangers together. Probably more, to be honest. I've seen a few of them and they were all excellent, but I think they did many more that weren't even televised across the old house show circuit in the late 80s. We won't focus too much on the back because there's another one on there that you probably guessed by now who it's going to be, who I'll show you afterwards, but let's get Ricky Steamboat out of the box. Delighted that these have come out so soon, really. As I say, I was expecting these to be on the website for pre-order for at least a couple of weeks or so. Right then, here he is. I might struggle getting him into my cabinet, to be honest. What with this big, colourful headdress, but it's a really cool pop, that. Love it, fantastic. Maybe dragon-style headdress on that's green on the top, and then yellow fading into orange at the front with a green band. I'm trying to determine which event he may have worn this kind of outfit at. Maybe around 1991, where he came back to the WWF briefly, but I don't think he was altogether happy there. I think he only had one pay-per-view appearance during that stint at SummerSlam 91. So this could be a SummerSlam 91 look, but it's been years since I've seen it, so don't quote me on that, I might be completely wrong. He's got this sort of chest protector type thing here. It's difficult to say exactly what that is. There's some sort of emblem or something in the centre of it. I can't really see. I'll try and hold it up pretty close if my hand doesn't shake too much to camera so that you can maybe see it for yourself. And then he's got red tights, red boots with white laces. Oh, I like the yellow spikes that come out of his boots there. Really elaborate outfit. Oh, and even got a dragon's tail look there. This is one of the best looking WWE Pops, maybe one of the best looking Funko Pops out of any line in my collection, to be honest. That's fantastic. Love that. Legendary wrestler and a lovely looking pop. The downside is, I think with this headdress, he's not going to fit in my cabinet, but I've got some space next to Andre the Giant just outside the cabinet behind me. He's another one who's a bit too tall to get in there, so he can stand next to Andre most likely. The dragon into the collection. And if that wasn't exciting enough, I've got another one to show you. And I will do that. I'll just quickly close this box up first because I always put these wrestling pop boxes into storage. The other new release is number 122, a certainly more contemporaneous wrestler. It's WWE Superstar and your number one contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania this year. It's Rhea Ripley. She's having a phenomenal year, really. Part of the Judgment Day, a prominent heel group in WWE. I can see her beating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. She ought to anyway, as she won the Royal Rumble this year, the Women's Royal Rumble, to earn that shot. Really, really good idea to bring out a Rhea Ripley pop, as she is probably one of the biggest stars in the women's division now. Don't think she comes with a stand. I do like to check, especially for the women, as some of them can be a bit top heavy, but looks like they think Rhea is going to stand up just fine. I've got plenty of pops that I have out of box in my cabinets, and I just have to sort of lean them against the sides, or even sort of let them tilt towards the back a bit, because they're just so top heavy for whatever reason. They just won't stand no matter what, not properly anyway, without assistance. But here she is, Rhea Ripley of Judgment Day. She's from, I always forget if it's Australia or New Zealand, one of them. I'll say Australia, but someone will correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, and I won't bother looking it up and correcting myself. She's got that sort of somewhat gothic, emo kind of look to her that suits the Judgment Day group, which also includes, of course, Finn Balor, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio at the time of me recording this anyway. Rhea, I think, certainly the breakout star of that group, really. She's got a couple of tattoos on that arm, wearing like a crop top, left hand on her hip, and she's got these sort of industrial style wrestling trousers or pants on, and black boots. Oh, I like the purple eyeshadow as well. That's a nice touch there. Oh, and she's got her ears pierced as well. Often forget to look at the ears on pops. I don't see many that have their ears pierced. I think you might just be able to see nose piercing as well. Once again, I'm going to hold this up really close, but she's got her nose pierced there, I think so. Delighted with both of those pops today, Ricky Steamboat and Rhea Ripley. This seems to be it for this particular line of new releases. You saw Bam Bam Bigelow get unboxed last week, and a couple of weeks or so before that there was also an Undertaker and Paul Bearer with pin badge special edition 2-pack. I'm just happy to get wrestlers who I've not got before. I know there's an American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, that's coming out. It could be out by now, by the time this video's released. But I've already got the old Cody Rhodes New Japan Funko Pop, and even though it looks markedly different from that one, as you know, I don't double up on characters where I can help it. But one last look at Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Rhea Ripley. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this latest Funko Pop unboxing. Not sure when I'll be unboxing anymore, as that's about it really for new pops that I've been looking for. It won't be the last pop unboxing on the channel, no doubt, but I think there might be a bit of a break for them now, unless something catches my eye in the next week or two and I have to have it immediately. Certainly doesn't seem to be many, if any, new releases on the way, but Funko are ones for dropping new release information randomly, and they could suddenly become a load of ad icons that come out that I want. Hopefully not, because I've run out of room to display my ad icons, but you never know. We'll see how it goes. Thank you those of you who join me for all the Funko content on the channel. Special thanks go, of course, to all of my wonderful subscribers and generous patrons. Please see my Patreon link, my Facebook group link, links for HMV, for Urban Jungle Contents Insurance, and all my recommended independent Funko suppliers and Pop Protector suppliers down in the description text box. I'm going to go now, and yeah, I'm going to have trouble putting Ricky Steamboat in a cabinet. I'm not even sure I'm going to bother trying, because I can just tell right away this headdress makes him too tall. But Rhea will slot in nicely there, and good luck to her for WrestleMania, where I'm sure she's going to be the next SmackDown Women's Champion. And I do hope that all of you will join Ricky, Rhea and myself next time for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers everyone. See ya!